Good morning, everyone. My name is Vanessa. I'm a first year PA student. It's currently 7 a.m. and I'm currently getting ready for my first class. So this is today's to-do list. Follow along and I hope you enjoy. I am going to the gym later on today, so I'm wearing this underneath and we're gonna fit check right now. This is the fit of the day. So I have a Carhartt sweater on, Aritzia sweatpants, again, the gym clothes underneath. This is the Align tank from Lulu, and then the Nike shorts. Welcome downstairs. I do live with 5 other PA students, so I gotta be quiet. But I'm currently packing my lunch for the day. We're bringing the rest of these blueberries. I'm literally bringing the whole container. And we're gonna bring the Schneider's lunch pack. And some carrots and red pepper hummus. I've also been trying to build up some better habits for my morning routine. Because sometimes you do have really long days and you need a good start. So I've been drinking this vitamin C because it's so cold outside, so I need the immune boost. And then I am also getting some Greek yogurt and fruit action for the morning. This is the reality of winters in Canada. It's currently blasting snow outside, so gotta bundle up and heading to class. It's currently 8:30.
Hi guys, this is Deanna, one of my roomies. We're currently in our first class. It's 9 to 12 and we're learning about the healthcare system. Yay! And we're on our 5-minute break that currently just ended. So yeah.
I was so caught off guard by this. Okay.
Oh, okay. But we have gym. She's going to a gym class after. I'm going to the gym after. So yeah, almost done. Like 2 more hours to go. So it's currently about 1 o'clock and we finished class around 12. And I spent the last hour or so just working with my classmate on, finalizing our presentation that we have on Friday. This is her. Personal professional reflection in order to build your emotional intelligence. And it's kind of our cumulative project for our professional competencies course. And then after that we have some clinical examinations next week, and then after that we have our final exam of our first semester, which is so crazy. But yeah, since we ended the meeting a bit early, I'm gonna head to the gym a bit early as well. Also posted on Instagram, so make sure you follow Nesta PA on Instagram just to get weekly updates on what I do in PA school. So yeah, gonna head to the gym. Okay, gym session done, and I took a shower and everything, and now we're gonna move on to studying. So I'm currently working on my tutorial that we have tomorrow evening, and we're currently learning about metabolic acidosis and alkalosis, and I'll show you guys how I really prepare. So this is kind of the format I use. I use like a Word doc on one side and I use my spreadsheet on the other. This is kind of like my master spreadsheet with everything that we've learned and kind of how to treat, what else could it be, the risk factors, the pathophysiology of it all. So when I'm done kind of all my research on this end, which I am now, I move on to my spreadsheet, fill it out and make sure I understand everything, and then fill in the gaps as I go. So I'll be working on that until I think, what time is it? So I'll work on it for about an hour and then move on to clinical exams, which I'll show you guys as well. So spreadsheet is all filled out. I filled out some gaps of knowledge that I had, and now we're moving on to our clinical exam practice. We have an exam next week on renal examination and fluid overload. So I'm going to be doing a full assessment on my elephant here regarding that, so we can practice for our exam next week. Let's do it. Our renal exam. The patient was very well, So what we did was we did the full renal and the fluid examination. So I had the patient lie down. I did some general inspection first, as you saw. I was saying some things out loud, and then I pressed on the kidneys to make sure that there's no tenderness there, check the abdomen for any tenderness, sat the patient up a little bit to check for their JVP or their jugular vein, and then I checked their heart sounds, moved to the back to then listen to the breath sounds, making sure there's no pleural effusion, which I could hear as like crackles, and then I did some CVA tenderness, which is just like percussing or feeling the back where the kidneys are located to make sure there's no pain there, ruling out any kidney infection, urinary tract infection. And yeah, that was our practice. We can now move on and eat dinner. Yes! See you later. Okay, so for dinner, I'm gonna have some of my meal prep. I made some sweet potato mash, which I'm gonna have as like a little side dish. And then I made some rice, and I'm sort of messed up on this meal prep. I made like a squash kind of meat tofu concoction, and the squash was like totally not cooked, so I have to re-braise it and then add some more seasoning in it, and then hopefully it'll get saved. Dinner is done, and I'm currently eating some pears and watching my favorite Vlogmas ever. This is Zoella on YouTube, and I've been watching her ever since I was little, and she's doing Vlogmas this year, and it puts me in such a good mood. It's gonna take a little break before I move on to some more studying. So it's currently 8:45. I'm gonna stop studying around 9, but I'm gonna do a quick overview of what we've done in renal so far. So this is a spreadsheet that you saw earlier, but I just covered it up with like the tape feature on my Notability app, and now I'm just gonna like study it and then make sure I have a good grasp, because our renal and cardio exam is in 2 weeks, which is so close. So I might go over some cardio presentations as well. I think we have like 20 something cardio presentations, and then we'll have a couple more renal presentations as we go along. But yeah, I'm gonna work on that and then get ready to go to bed. It's finally time to end the night, so let's do our night routine. And that wraps up our night. It was a pretty eventful day. I'm just gonna finish everything off by doing some editing. It's my first time going through it, so it's taken me quite a while, but I'm liking the process so far. And after that, I'm gonna do some quick reviews of my spreadsheets, and then after I do that, I'm gonna be moving on to reading the book that I'm reading right now, which is The Courage to Be Disliked. It's basically teaching you how to live your life like it's your own, and every chapter has a different reading, and it's a conversation between a philosopher and a youth, and it really focuses around psychology concepts, and it's really thought-provoking before I go to sleep. And right now I'm reading the book called Why an Inferiority Complex is an Excuse, and like these topics come over and over again, and they're such good topics to learn about and read about, and yeah, I recommend. So that wraps up the day. Thank you so much for watching my day in my life, and I'll catch you guys next time. Feel free to leave a question in the comments if you have any questions about what a PA is, what the life of a PA student is like, and yeah, catch you next time. Bye.